but those are the little things right there. Winning the ball, keeping possession. Those are a lot of the little things he's been doing for the Blast this year.
A couple of key players out for the Blast. Here's a chance that's blocked. Donatelli with the shot. No Josh Hughes is out there. No Jeremy Raley for the Blast tonight. And also no Patrick Thompson for the Blast. Mike Diesel back in the Blast lineup.
Yeah, the Blast can use his experience here, especially, you know, having been involved in so many playoff games and these tight games down the stretch.
There's a save for Zierhofer, as he has a issue with the ball right now. Looks like there could be a substance on the ball.
Blast are coming off saying it's flat.
Well,
I think he wants a new design on the ball. He said he didn't like that one.
Or some air,
yeah,
one or the other.
One or the other, something along that line.
We'll send a marker up with the ball league.
So Zierhofer gets a new ball and will distribute.
He's got a good eye for art, that kid.
This ball kicked away from Gonzalez and won by Mesquite. Blast will try and pressure here. Dangerous touch. Mitchell, though, comes out of the defensive end. Chance now for Jacate. Gonzalez steps in. Obasi back in the lineup for the Blast. He didn't play in Mesquite last night. Diesel with some support.
Talks about the burden on the travel for the Blast. Lee, how important is it? It's a foul there. Pereira goes down. How important is it to bring in two fresh defenders like Mike Diesel and Ano Obasi that didn't travel at all?
Look, it definitely helps. Obviously, having those fresh legs. Once again, the Blast are a little bit behind the gun with their travel schedule as compared to Mesquite. They've now taken 2 flights in 2 days, and Mesquite's taken 1.
Here's Ricardinho, scored a big goal for the Blast last night, tied the game at 2 in the second half. Maxey got his first goal with the Blast last night, opened up the scoring for the Blast in Mesquite. Blast cycle through. Here's Jack Shearer, far side. Oh, nice cut to the near side here. Here's Ferdinand. Max plays it back for Obasi now. Kind of surveys the situation, now plays it for Maxey. Shearer, far side, picked up by Mitchell.
It's nice to see Jack getting some shifts early and contributing here. I think David's done a good job bringing some of these young players along.
Ferdinand triple teamed. And foul called. Blast. Free kick here for Mesquite. Gonzalez and Mendez quickly on the field.
I tell you, Paul, Mesquite has done a really good job of their rotation here offensively with the ball. First couple shifts here, I'm actually pretty impressed with the rotation.
There's a drive, good chance off of the volley. Goes over the bar into the netting. Morales with an opportunity there that he couldn't cash in on.
Yeah, Morales is grabbing his hair there because he's got to get that one on target. He's got to make Zierhofer make a save.
Another distribution right to the corner. Thomas, a little hesitation move back for Santana. Here's Nelson down the wing.
Yeah, I would have liked Jamie to be a little bit more dangerous and get that ball off the boards. I mean, you gotta force these guys to play with the ball behind them a little bit to see how they're going to deal with it.
Zierhofer with the 3-liner. That was a tough pass by Santana as he put Zierhofer in a bad spot there, and it'll be a restart from the yellow here for Mesquite. Drive save as De Leon got a good foot on that one, headed for the far post, and Zierhofer said no. Blast kick it away. De Leon with a good battle, but Thomas wins it. Thomas, depossessed here. Macias with a drive, that's wide. Rebound blocked. De Leon runs it down on the far side.
I'm sure this was a point of emphasis last night for last night's game, and I'm sure Dave talked about it again. They cannot get caught like that. You cannot get caught dribbling the ball out of the back in bad spots because this team will make you pay. They have some really good, skillful guys up front who are doing a good job of putting the ball in the back of the net.
Conte on the far side. Now they come in near side. Mendez up by Hughes. Little back heel for Macias. Robles now far side. Good defense by the Blast. They clear. Mitchell directs traffic. Hughes pressures. Good work by Mesquite coming out of the defensive side. Morales with a drive, that goes wide. Let's see if this is a kick in, not a goalkeeper distribution, but a kick in. Diesel laid off the bench. We'll just clear into some open space. Blast steal it back.
That was a well-designed play.
Yeah, I think Mike was looking for that ball down the boards there. I don't think he saw the defender pinching in. I'll tell you, early on, Paul, I'm not sure if you're seeing this, but the Blast is doing a really good job of following their runners defensively, and it looks like they're going to have to do this all day because Mesquite is doing a really good job of moving off the ball when they have it.
Pereira on the far side. Oh, good ball back for Pereira from Gonzalez, but it's just a bit behind you.
Yeah, I don't think Juan was expecting that, actually. I think he got to a certain point where he thought he wasn't going to get it, and he turned his head and wasn't even looking for it.
Mesquite turns it over in the midfield. Pereira for Ferdinand. Max with some good work. Can't keep the ball alive, though. Bad touch by Chicante. Kicked away by Obasi momentarily. Ferdinand with the steal. Here comes Max. Max tries to nutmeg Gonzalez. He denies it. Zierhofer punches it away. Maxi comes together in the corner. Zierhofer kicks it free. Ferdinand with the left foot up for Mello.
That's twice already in this first quarter. Really poor unforced turnovers in their defensive third.
Blast have dodged the bullet so far. Well, that was one of those deals, all or nothing for Max. If he goes nutmeg, he's got a 2-on-1. But it hit his leg instead, which created the opportunity on the other side offensively for Mesquite.
Right. But it becomes a risk and reward thing, right. Paul. Right. So that risk at that point, even if he nutmegs him, you have the rest of the field to go. If you lose it, they could take a touch and shoot it. So it becomes a risk and reward. At that point, you have to be safer with the ball.
All right. Here's a restart for the Blast. 3-line violation. Near side, Donatelli. It's just wide. Tough angle there, and Donatelli, though, just missed that far post.
Yeah, if that's designed for Donatelli, I'd like to see Moy get down low, far post there.
Well, the Blast only had 4 on the field, and that was the problem, Lee. The guy that was missing was the guy that should have been down on the low post.
There you go. I didn't notice that. There you go. Okay, there's the missing guy.
Far side boards. Good back heel. Mitchell, though, has it taken away by Donatelli. Good flick to the middle for Hughes. Josh, some space. Backs it away.
I know Max is tired there, but Max has got to make a hard run there. That's a 2-on-1 on that side. That ball should have went to him, and he should have had a shot.
Santana. It's the return pass. Plays it near side now, Ricardinho. Quick flick for Donatelli. Tony. Hughes makes a run, but Donatelli plays it back instead for Ricardinho.
This is what I want to see the Blast do a little bit more. Get the ball down low to the forwards, but then they have to make Santana standing there, so it's allowing that guy to sag down and double. They got to get a little bit movement when they play that ball down.
Oh, Blast right back on the counter. Ricardinho has some space, shoots. Oh, it's off the post. Ricardinho that close to opening the account for the Blast. Pereira with some space. He shoots just wide. Rebound, goal! Gonzalez puts it back in. It's 1-0 Blast.
Great pressure by the Blast. Great 2v1 that led to that unbalanced defending there by the Outlaws. And then Pereira hits a nice shot and a great follow-up by Moy.
Take a look at the replay. Quick defense to offense here. And that's just too easy.
Yeah, listen, really good counter pressing. I think the keeper may have done a little bit better there, but great follow-up, nice finish.
1-0 Blast, time out of the floor, time of the goal, 7:54. Back with more first quarter action here on Twitch.
Antwerpen Automotive is your #1 hometown dealer. Antwerpen makes finding your next vehicle easy. With over 2,000 new and pre-owned vehicles, Antwerpen has the right selection for you. Plus, only Antwerpen offers the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. They save you time and money. Visit any of Antwerpen's 12 area locations or visit them online at jacksays.yes.com.
And remember, when I say yes, you pay less.
Jack's playing baseball now, and Sam inherited her dad's love of chemistry and his teeth. And I'm learning that having a family is expensive.
Well, at Wise, you can find plenty of ways to save on things your family loves. And less money on groceries means more money for everything else.
That's awesome.
That's Wise.
Eat better, spend less, that's Wise.
A 1-0 blast on the Gonzalez goal. It's goal number 17 of the season for Gonzalez. And Lee, there's a guy the Blast would love to get going offensively as we hit playoff time.
I tell you what, with both feet, he hits the ball a ton.
Dude, how about that goal last night, Paul? With the bouncing pass from Donatelli.
Yeah,
the finish on that one.
That whole situation, and Lee, you talk about this, just when the ball comes across like that on the half volley, you're just trying to keep it on target and in play. And not only did Gonzalez keep it on target and play, he beat the keeper, but even if you don't, keeping it in play gives somebody else a chance to finish as well.
Absolutely, having that technique. I mean, it's all about technique when you're talking about these half volleys and volleys. It's about that technique of striking through the middle of the ball or getting a little bit over the top of it.
Well, stop play here of finally the Blast, the sportsmanlike thing to run it back to the defensive end because there's a Mesquite player down in front of the Outlaws bench. It looks like it's Ramalho.
7.
Ramalho is down holding his right knee. Training staff out for Mesquite to take a look at him.
It's like he's pointing toward like that, the meniscus area. I didn't see what happened.
Alt Sports Data is the official sports data partner of the Major Arena Soccer League. Alt Sports is a San Diego-based leader in trading consumer data for action, alternative, and emerging sports. And if you're watching the game here today, you want to come see one of the final regular season games or a playoff game, check out Sports Illustrated Tickets for the best tickets to see the MASL action in your favorite arenas. No fees at checkout. Quentas app, card, wallet. They have everything you need to manage your money your way. Visit Quentas.com to learn more.
Yeah, I think unfortunately, guys, I think that was a non-contact. He planted and the leg gave. Looked like they were working on the inside ligament there, Lee. So,
Yeah.
don't want to speculate, but something we've seen before.
The non-contacts scare me a lot more than the actual hits.
The Blast will restart now. There's Roque in the offensive end. Donatelli at midfield. Mello makes a run, now turns back. Takes a look, plays it off for Hughes. Roque. Good defense there. Lucas battles. I'm going to drop the ball. And when he changed the call, it's the right call. Roque was playing while he was on the ground. So this will be a Mesquite kick in. Outlaws trigger it in. Macias. There's De Leon on the near side, pressured by Hughes. Double team now, Roque with the near steal. Gonzalez.
I thought Mello was going to jump that pass.
Actually tried to step in, but it's a chance for Mesquite instead and a save from Zierhofer. Gonzalez heads it forward. Goes by everyone into the corner. Donatelli flicks it to the turn.
Donatelli got flicked himself there.
Macias wins it back, and Mesquite resets. De Leon against Hughes. That's a dangerous play. Another big save by Zierhofer, and he saves this one off the line as Morales is denied.
Mike did a good job there of adjusting. He misjudged the ball and let it, go over his head.
Gonzalez makes the turn, the foul called. This one's on Gonzalez foul.
It's a good foul there because if Moy made that turn unimpeded, it was a goal.
Mello. Gonzalez, no far post. Santana was there, but he couldn't get a foot on it.
Yeah, just dragged his foot just a little bit.
Obasi. Santana, good ball for Gonzalez. Double team, good spin by Gonzalez in front. Oh, Ricardinho touch, that's a block by Morales in front. Nice job there. Still loose. Ricardinho keeps it alive, Obasi settles. Nice work by Morales to kick it away.
Great little spin by Gonzalez along the boards.
Oh, this one stays in play from Santana. Game of inches, that's top of the arc for Mesquite. Instead, it's in play. Flick by Nelson's taken away. Quick shot save, Zierhofer. Blasty collides, and they come out with it. Quick flick up ahead. Aguilar runs it down there. And, nice pass out. Chance now for Mesquite.
Great job by Diesel getting back post there. Great job by Mike taking away that back post run. It was a bad sub, and he still was able to get there and take away the runner back post on that 2v1.
Diesel hasn't played since mid-February for the Blast. Back in the lineup tonight. Blast hope to have him for the playoffs as well. Ball in front, cleared away.
Yeah, he has a lot of experience, a lot of toughness back there.
This foul's on Mesquite. Chacunte got the worst of that. He got called for the foul.
He ran into Mike.
That's right, he ran into the Diesel. Maxi's hounded in the corner.
Max has got to be careful. He's created all this. All he needed to do is play it back to Mike. Nobody wants to see how strong you are. Move the ball.
Robles back. Mitchell can't handle. Maxi will win it back, but play and give it out to Obasi. Thomas now near side. Zierhofer with some room. Good ball. Maxi. Thomas. Here's Max. Quick touch. Nice run by Thomas. Thomas, far side. Oh, one touch by Shearer goes over the bar and into the mesh.
Yeah, unfortunate. That was a tough ball for Shearer to hit there. Jamie needed to play it a second earlier and play it on the ground.
Pretty impressive to get a foot up there and make that play at all, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, he did well. I mean, look at it. He adjusted well. He just couldn't get over it. That's the we were talking about that art of the half volleys and hitting the ball out of the air.
Yep. Look at this distribution here for Donatelli's drive. That's blocked. This goes into the Blast bench. It'll be a kick in for the Blast.
I thought Tony was going to one-time that.
Yeah.
That would have been a hard strike, but it looked like he was winding up for it. Really nice touch, though.
A good steal here. Hughes, though, with a nice step in. Mello steals. Hughes plays through Zierhofer now. Roque way up into the midfield to play target. Santana, the little spin move. Nelson gets between two defenders, but turns it over.
Look at the smile on his face right now after that spin.
Mike Zierhofer's doing well with his feet, guys.
Yeah, no question.
He's been composed. He played one earlier. That was 3 lines, but honestly, I don't think there's anything he could have done there. But
no, I mean that was the best play to make too, because it was a bad pass and he was just clearing a dangerous play.
Absolutely. Look, you don't want to take any chances as a keeper, but he's been solid. He's been really good with his feet. He misjudged the ball a couple times off the board so far, but he's been really solid.
I think he's just excited to face shooters that aren't, coming off the bench to take a penalty shot. What's his goals against average without that, Paul?
Yeah, a lot better.
I coached Mike last summer outdoor. He's a good kid. Really, really nice guy.
Foul called here on Santana. Quick restart from Mesquite. Fast-moving first quarter. Down to 1:30 left in the first. Blast, if you're just joining us, a 1-0 lead. Which says Gonzalez the goal for the Blast. That's 3 lines. It's so tough to play in this arena for the first time.
Yeah, poor Zagu's losing his. I mean, Tattoo's very upset, but I mean that's a ball on the ground that's like 20 yards, and it's, you know, over 3 lines.
Go far corner, but it doesn't get there. Oh, turnover. Quick touch by Roque. That's blocked. Gonzalez steals. Mesquite was late getting back. Mello taken down. And this will just be a foul.
So, Paul, that's what I'm talking about. So, Mello played that ball. Instead of staying out there to be the outlet, cut in.
A quick restart. Obasi. They'll do this again.
That's the dangerous movement that needs to happen. And then someone else can rotate and be that option back.
Right. Mesquite's wall is way too far up.
I'll tell you what, Gonzalez can hit this. I would hate to be in the wall right now.
Tell me, right?
It's like Giannoni Martinez.
It's almost like you want to take one for the team. Oh, they leave it far side shot, save. Big time save there by Polo.
Defended his own life.
I tell you, I would like to see Gonzalez disguise that a little bit more. Like right there, I knew he wasn't shooting. That's a completely different approach from his shot to his pass. You've got to be able to have the same approach for both.
Gonzalez now off the boards in front, runner shot, goal! Mello from Gonzalez, it's 2-0.
Great job. Gonzalez, nice feet, beautifully weighted pass. Nice, that was not an easy finish, guys. The keeper came out, and Mello had to just kind of give that a little chip over the keeper. That was not an easy finish.
Take a look at it. As you said, Lee, he's got to get that over top, and he did. And that all started, Lee, with Mike Zierhofer with a nice distribution off the boards to get Mello out of the defensive end.
Yeah, great job, great goal.
We got a small incident on the Blast bench. I think Adriano has hurt Pereira on the celebration. I don't know what they're doing in there, but they're fighting all over the place.
There's a mistake here, actually, deflection. Obasi cleared it off of a Mesquite player, so it's a kick in for the Blast. Another quick start for the Blast. Obasi now with a run. Another chance for the Blast. Obasi gets pushed off. They say play on. Obasi took exception to that. Diesel can't corral it. Pereira can. Pereira, 2-on-1 if they hurry, 7 seconds. Pereira, Ferdinand. Max holds. He's got to hurry. 2 seconds. 1 save on Diesel as time expires in the first quarter.
That was a fraction off on the pass, fraction off on that. Maybe Max tries to even just hit it with his left foot there. I know it's a little bit behind him, but really good counter pressing that led to a nice 2v1 transition in favor of the Blast.
Quick start for the Blast here in the first. They lead it 2-0. Gonzalez and Mello with the goals. Second quarter action on the way. MASL Soccer on Twitch.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because
The end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
connect with your local agent or visit us online.
GooseUpCoffee.com. It's just good coffee.
Oh, you're good, you're good. All right, welcome back. Second quarter action on the way. Blast with a 2-0 lead after 1 quarter of play. Hey, do you think you have what it takes to play in the MASL? Well, you can sign up now to be on the mailing list for the 2023 MASL Pro Player Combine. Visit MASLsoccer.com for more information. And money transfers are made easy with Quintus, powered by Western Union. Download the Quintus app today. Use promo code MASL. And Lee, we were talking about it during the break. Very well played first quarter by both sides.
Yeah, it was a fast-paced game, but high-quality soccer. Both teams, their passing and movement was really good. I thought the Blast did a really good job of staying with the runners. I think Mesquite does a really good job of passing and moving, and the Blast is going to have that consistent defending because they're facing a quality opponent here.
All right, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. We're keeping our eyes on the scores, and look at that shout out to Dallas. They win their first game today. 5-3 was the final over the Tacoma Stars. More importantly for Mesquite, regardless of the outcome here tonight in Baltimore, they still remain, for now, in that 4-5 spot. And then, of course, we'll watch Monterey later tonight against San Diego as those two teams match up as well. It's going down to the wire for the final few spots here in the playoffs here in the MASL.
How about that? Dallas getting their first win, helping out their Texas brethren.
Comets leading the Heat as well in the Eastern Conference 7-2. In case you missed it, you're just joining us. The Wave, they win earlier today 5-4 over St. Louis, and Utica gets a big win against Florida earlier today, 4-3 in that one. Shearer plays it back now. Hughes, Santana with a chip. Shearer gets a foot on it, but turns it over. Loose in the midfield, gathered in by the Blast.
That was a really dangerous ball in the middle of the field there.
I was thinking the same thing.
Very nonchalant, very dangerous. Nelson's got to be careful. Those are turnovers you can't afford to make.
Talked about Nelson Santana. You got Mike Diesel back, Santana, Obasi, and Hughes, but no Jeremy Raley today. No Patrick Thompson in the lineup as well. Okay, far side. Santana. And guys, help me out. And Andrew and Lee, is this the first start at home for Zierhofer this year?
I think so.
I believe so, right?
Yes.
Mike trying to build off that win last night. Solid performance in Mesquite, giving up just 2 goals.
You know what I loved was at the end of the quarter there, the players are talking, David's wrangling all the players, and Mike is over there with William. William's giving him some pointers and some advice.
Blast outshot Mesquite 9-7 in that first quarter. Roque battling Sinclair around the turn. Now it's flicked up high into the early midfield. Diesel with the settle.
Arnold was definitely going to win that head ball, wasn't he?
I tell you what, I've really been enjoying the Blast counter press. As soon as they lose the ball, they're counter pressing, locking them in. Strong side, they have a lot of players strong side, and they've turned them over a number of times.
Maxey on the field. Hughes runs on. Ball chipped to the corner. Maxey right back on it. Mello settles. Has some space. Hard touch for Gonzalez, but he somehow settles, and Blast keep possession.
I tell you, when you look at Gonzalez and you look at his profile as a player, Paul, he has the potential to be a really dominant forward in this league. He's big. He's got very good feet. He's a good passer of the ball.
When you talk about add the equation of this arena and field with his just cannon with both feet, that's
it's funny because I think he would be more effective on a bigger field because the double teams
more space.
Yeah, the double teams would not be able to come quickly. He's like the last ball that he took down. That was a really difficult ball. He does a good job of bringing that ball into under control from his players.
Reyes now, that goes wide. Pereira plays it off the turn. Nice footwork by Juan. Maxey with a nice follow. He plays the boards. Plays the boards again. I think we'll see 2 minutes here on Maxey.
Yeah, definitely 2 minutes. A little bit of a reckless challenge there. No need to go into it like that.
No argument there.
Yeah.
So we'll see the Outlaw power play here. Mesquite 39% on the year. Blast penalty kill as at 47%. Mesquite scored a power play goal to open the scoring last night. So Maxey to the box for 2. I think if you looked up reckless challenge in the dictionary, that last play by Maxey, would there be a picture of it in there? Here's De Leon on the near side. Macias. Reyes far side. Exchanges passes with Mendez. Thomas with the steal. Thomas now 2-on-1 if he hurries. Thomas off the boards in front. Nice play. Good read by Polo there.
Very good read by the keeper, but I think if Jamie would have played that first time ball off the boards, first time he didn't need to take a touch because Mello was in front of everybody.
There's a drive that goes into the mesh, so we'll get a goalkeeper distribution for the Blast.
It's
1:13 left in the power play.
It's interesting, Paul. Like the Outlaws, their movement is so good in the flow of play, but their power play has been so stagnant so far.
Well, you know what? It's like they're moving the ball, but they're not.
Like they're stationary.
Moving it to get somewhere.
Yeah, it's
right?
just literally, it's like an umbrella just going across the top of the D here.
Thomas has been very aggressive at the top of that kill, forcing some turnovers.
That's a little bit better for them.
Here's a good look, De Leon. Oh, nice play by Santana, far side to kick it away.
Lee, were you laughing at Mikey there?
I was. Mike shoved Morales out of the way.
Santana with a challenge. Blast win it again. Thomas can't clear. Good play to keep it alive by Reyes. Here they come again. Mendez drive. That goes through everyone.
Jamie's got to have a little bit more veteran savvy there and just toe poke that one in the corner. No.
Mello gets fouled. Blast 24 on the power play. Free kick for the Blast.
Mello and Donatelli coming on. I mean, Donatelli and Hughes coming on now. Mello did a great job. He's a little tired there.
Thomas stays on up top. 10 seconds left on the power play. Thomas making it real hard to complete those passes up top. 2 seconds on the power play. This is chipped near side over the glass. Power play's over. Blast with the kill. Teams are at even strength.
Great job by the Blast. They didn't let up one dangerous opportunity. Fantastic.
Dangerous pass there. Good ball off the board. Santana now. Nelson pulls it back and finds Donatelli.
Yeah, they've got to get Nelson off here. He's been on for the whole power play.
Oh, Donatelli keeps it alive. Ferdinand drive just wide. Donatelli runs on. Tony with the turn. Off the boards in front. It's still loose. Shot save. Ferdinand denied. Good chances for the Blast. Gardino keeps it alive, but Mesquite takes it away. Blast that close to being up 3-0.
Yeah, great job. 2 really good opportunities. The ball just didn't want to bounce their way.
Mitchell off the post. Oh my.
Speaking about bouncing your way, that was off the corner of the post. That could have hit Mike and bounced in, and could have bounced in off and just kind of came straight out.
That was a great setup by Sinclair that time. Zierhofer with the save. Action's picking up here in the second quarter. Diesel. Bossy now. Bossy just plays so nonchalant. Great play there by Zierhofer again. Lets Diesel out.
Yeah, I'm sure Dave's going to have a word with him. He's just taking a little too many chances in the back. No reason for it.
There's Obasi again.
I know he's comfortable with the ball, but you lose the ball there and it's a breakaway.
Bossy gets pulled down, no call. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Diesel steps in. Diesel did not go for the fake that time.
Great job by Mike preventing that 3v2 attack. Poor decision by, I forget who was on the ball there for the Outlaw.
De Leon with some room, plays it out front. Ball kicked free, kept alive off the boards. Mesquite can't keep it alive. Thomas battles. Nice work by Aguiar to keep it alive. Far side. Good to see Ramalho back on the field. Good flick by Santana, right onto the foot of Roque.
Oh.
Herrera goes down. This could be 2. Talk about a dangerous challenge.
Yeah, it was a 50-50 ball. It was bouncing between them. Honestly, as hard as that was, I'm not sure that was a 2-minute. I'd have to take a look at that again.
I mean, here it is.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
kicked
he did come
Kicked
late.
him right in the thigh, never got the ball.
Yeah. That could have easily, I take that back. That could have easily been in 2 minutes.
All right, so Pereira stays on. Gonzalez avoids the double team. They go far side for Hughes.
Hughes got away with a little handball there.
There's Mello now. Mello beats his man. Has some space. Mello all the way in, shoots and scores!
Wow.
Oh, Mello says, I got this one by myself.
You know what
it's
that
3-0.
You know what that is? That's just individual talent. That's one man beating 3 guys. As a coach, there's not much you can we got a challenge flag going out here. They're going to challenge that handball by Hughes. Or the no call on the handball by Hughes.
Yeah, but that happened like
Not a penalty.
it's not even a dead ball.
I'm
It
not.
happened like 45 seconds ago.
I think Blast had the ball that entire time, so I think it's still, if I'm right, it still originated from that play. Although it was 37 seconds ago, it still originated.
Well, Paul, it wouldn't be a penalty, would it?
No, but they would negate that goal.
Well, how long does a goal go?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that you're
I mean,
yeah.
that-
You're,
what's-
I don't know.
What's the rule? What is the ruling on that? Like,
Yeah.
can you, if there's a handball at like the 10-minute mark and then you play for 2.5 minutes, can you throw the flag?
I don't know. I'd love to say I know, but I just don't know that.
Andrew, do you want to take a stab at that? I guess here's the situation. Again, can we see a time? I guess if it's in the flow of play before there's a stoppage, is that what we're talking about?
How long before? And
Right.
I guess that's not decided.
If Mesquite touches the ball after that, right? And they possess, and then there's a goal. Does that, you can throw the challenge flag at that point?
That's the conversation that's being had right now.
Like when, we can look at this, all we want is a handball, but can you fast forward and just let it run? How long did the play go on?
Do they reset the clock to the foul time then?
How long do you let the play go on, or how long did it go on before the goal was scored?
Which I think is what they're trying to determine now.
Just let it run. Yeah, just let it run. Does the Blast possess the whole time? That's the question. I guess they do.
They do. And
They do, yeah, there you go, okay.
It did, like I thought it was. It generated from that handball, or if they can, deem it a handball.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see the outcome here. Taking a look at 4 or 5 different angles there. And we have a ruling. It's a goal.
Yeah, that was a tough one because it was a good 15 seconds.
I just don't know what the rule. I don't know. And then it's the thing, is it a goal because they couldn't challenge? Is it a goal because it wasn't a handball? Andrew, can you get some clarification if you can? All right, well.
We got a yellow card now on the field.
Well, in that case, then does Mesquite lose their challenge then, right?
Yes. Oh, the challenge was, yeah, it was reviewed. Now players got to go in the box. They just issued a yellow.
I think that was to Steven Gonzalez, maybe.
Well, I thought so, but he's staying out there. Nobody's serving. The Mesquite bench is serving it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Zierhofer with the distribution. Okay, back for Obasi. Quick shot. Oh, that's just why maybe Zierhofer gets a hand on that as well.
Mike definitely got a hand on that. Got down, got a hand on it, pushed it wide.
6:10 left in the half. Blast lead at 3-0. De Leon off the corner of the boards. Outlaws play it back. There's Mendez. Ricardinho marks him. That Melo goal was similar to the goal Ricardinho scored last night, in that I think sometimes teams think the Blast are going to be so unselfish that they expect a pass. And if you just continue and fight through it, you have a good look because nobody thinks you're going to shoot. You're going to pass.
That was a tough shot by Melo because the ball was actually a little bit behind him because he was kind of fighting through those guys. He did a really good job to get his foot around that ball.
Two really good finishes from Melo here in the first half.
Yeah. I tell you, the movement by Mesquite has slowed down. They haven't been moving as well as they did in that first quarter when they have the ball. They're a little bit more stagnant now.
Good settle by Roque. He tries for Thomas. That's broken up. Mitchell on the counter. Thomas.
Apparently they're just shooting from anywhere. So I don't know if it's something that they think Williams not in net and they don't know the quality of Zierhofer, but they've been really taking some shots from some crazy angles and some distances that's really, it's not going to threaten Mike very much unless it's a bomb.
Does this arena entice that, though?
Yeah, it could be as well, right? Yeah.
Maxey or Gonzalez down the boards.
I would say, too, Paul, the first time you play here, right?
Yeah.
How much is that? You look at, you get down here, and you're like, wait a minute, the goal's right there?
Another ball for Gonzalez off the boards in front. De Leon lets it go through. Now Gonzalez with a good challenge defensively. Good job getting back. Mesquite possesses, 4:25 left.
You talked about Lee, him being an elite level scorer in this league. I think the Blast are probably just as excited to see that defense, what he's able to bring now, in this style, playing like that.
Yeah, this is indoor. If indoor helps you do one thing, is learn how to defend, because you will not survive if you can't defend well.
Especially not in this team, in this system, that's for sure.
Here's Zierhofer. Chips to the corner. It's headed off of the corner board. Diesel on. Diesel gets pushed off. Ramalho, double teamed, gets around that. Quick shot here, that's just wide. Good shot there, and this one bounce over the boards. Distribution for Zierhofer with 3:33 left. Toss over the top, eludes Shearer. Good touch by Robles. Obasi denies Morales.
Obasi's so long.
It's kind of hard to go around him.
Oh, good shot by Morales to the left foot, went just wide.
When he's set, Lee, up to 2 feet, you have to go with those long legs.
It's been a tough first half for Morales. Zierhofer robbed him, and he's just missed on 2 other occasions. Mendez now. Blast turn up the pressure.
Interesting. I wonder if the travel is getting to Mystique's legs right now because they're not as
There's a good cut by Gonzalez. There's a save.
not as fluid with their movement.
It's clear by Shearer. Quick turnaround here. That's into the mesh. 2:35 left. Zierhofer here with a nice cut there and a big save from Zierhofer on that one. Gonzalez out off the boards in front, but couldn't connect with Ricardinho. Sinclair can't pull that one down. Obasi rips it down the field. It's a smart play by Obasi.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. He's been taking some chances that have been making me really nervous back there. I'm okay with that, especially 2 minutes left in the half. You don't want to give the other team any momentum going into half.
Hughes now. Room for Santana.
Too slow. That ball needed to be a second earlier with much heavier weight in order to give the Blast a chance to counter down that side. Santana was screaming for that ball.
De Leon can't get the shot off. Hughes blocks that. Mendez now on Santana.
Santana's gassed a little bit here, guys. Let's keep an eye on him.
Another block by Hughes. This will stay in play. Hughes, good aggressive play here to try to steal it. Donatelli jumps in.
Great double.
And we're gonna drop all here with 1:16 left in the half.
One heck of a defensive sequence there for Josh Hughes. 2 blocks, and he forces the drop ball there. Good effort from him.
Donatelli flicks it forward. Robles pressured by Thomas. Good outlet here. Good cutback by Mendez. That's blocked. Here's Ferdinand. Bossi with a dangerous pass, turns it over. Ferdinand comes to help. Bossi in the corner, good clear. Max has some room. Cut off, triple teamed. And we get another drop ball with 40 seconds left.
I'm a little bit surprised there. I thought Max, realizing the time and the momentum now, would have just kind of toe poked that down the boards and kind of had given the Blast a little time to reset here with 40 seconds left in this half.
Ferdinand wins it. Obasi flicks it off the boards. It stays in play. No. That ball hit the corner of the glass, right? Andrew?
I think it hit the plexiglass. I think that's his right call. I think it hit the plexiglass part on the inside of the penalty box.
Okay. All right, so top of the arc restart chance here with 36 left.
This is a big defensive stance here.
Timeout taken by Mesquite. Well, it's a big opportunity, and Tattoo will talk about it.
Yeah, this will be huge for the Blast if they can stop him here, because you don't want to give the Outlaws any momentum heading into half here. 3-0 and 3-1 are a lot different.
Yeah, you get a little momentum going if you score a goal here into that second half.
Yeah.
Blaster questioning that call off the glass. Out of town scoreboard. Flash and Soccer's tied at 1. Early in that one, they're just underway.
Hoping by next year, San Diego has their new arena up and running. I know it's been running a little bit behind schedule.
All right, so this is Mendez on the ball here for Mesquite. He's got Morales to his right and Macias to his left.
They're overloading on the left side. Let's see if Morales comes around here.
It's quick touch here. That's blocked. Thomas flicks it forward and clears with 30 left in the half. Polo out across the midfield line. Dangerous play here. He puts it into the mesh.
I thought on that free kick, I thought they were going to have Morales come around from this side and either hit it down low or out wide. Kind of would have frozen the defenders a little bit more.
Steerhofer probably just go short here. Thomas flicks it forward.
Yeah, Dave
Good chance here. Tall toe poke. That's just wide.
Dave cannot be happy about that.
Yeah,
Mike's got it. Yeah, Mike's got to know.
field.
I'd be shocked if David wasn't on the bench right now screaming for him to play it long.
5 to go. Gonzalez looking for an avenue to clear it. He can't. It's loose. And time expires with the Blast pitching the shutout at the half. Halftime here in Baltimore. Gonzalez and Mello has scored twice for the Blast. And they take a 3-0 lead into the half. Halftime coming back after the break. Blast 3, Outlaws nothing. MASL Soccer on Twitch.
I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is. Even when the darkness shines, I'm not gonna lose this fight. I just wanna be victorious. Fire in the flames, it's glorious. Even when the darkness calls, I'm not gonna lose it all. I just wanna be victorious. Us, victorious. Us, victorious. Us, victorious. Us, I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the playing field area. It's time for our Wise Supermarket Shootout. And our Wise manager tonight is Kevin Schiffman. Give it up for Kevin. And now let's meet our contestant tonight.
Jessica.
Jessica is here. All right, let's get behind Jessica. You get 3 shots, Jessica. If you make 2 goals, you go home tonight with a $50 gift card, courtesy of Wise Supermarkets. All right, Jessica, it's your shot. Shot and a goal. Good shot from Jessica. All right, Jessica's got 1 goal. All right, Kevin, look alive in there. Here comes Jessica, shot number 2. Ooh. No, she doesn't get the rebound. All right. You need this one, Jessica, to go home a winner tonight of a $50 gift card, courtesy of Wise Supermarket. Shot and a goal! Having a nice round of applause for Jessica, tonight's winner in our Wise Supermarket Shootout. And how about a nice round of applause for Wise manager Kevin Schiffman.
Jack's playing baseball now, and Sam inherited her dad's love of chemistry and his teeth. And I'm learning that having a family is expensive.
Well, at Wise, you can find plenty of ways to save on things your family loves. And less money on groceries means more money for everything else.
That's awesome.
That's Wise.
Eat better. Spend less, that's wise.
At MedStar Health, we're doing everything we can to prepare for what if. Like, what if you need care right now? We have the region's largest network of urgent care centers. Or what if you think you're out of options? Patients continue to turn to us after losing hope elsewhere. Or what if you can't get to care? Our mobile care units bring care to our communities. Because treating people means being prepared to treat them when what if happens. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. We help protect Maryland workers because
The end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
connect with your local agent or visit us online.
GoosedUpCoffee.com. It's just good coffee.
Shoot! He scores!
This is MASL at the half. What's going on, everybody? I'm Alex Bastiavansky. Great to see you again. Hope you are loving the contest so far. Tons of big stuff went down in the league over the past week. What better way to start than with the Battle of Mexico, Chihuahua taking on Monterrey.
Porque la tiene Walter. Walter. ¡Golazo de Juve! ¡Golazo de Walter!
In a tight playoff race in the West, Monterrey desperately needed 3 points last week, and they got them against Chihuahua, taking down their Mexican rivals and ensuring they stayed just ahead of Tacoma for 5th spot. Now, those Stars were hosting suddenly vulnerable Mesquite, who's fading fast. And Nick Pereira was huge once again. The MASL's runaway scoring leader racked up 9 points in just 2 games against the Outlaws, who enter this week in 4th out west, but have lost 4 of their last 5. They get absolutely crushed in this contest, 13-1. Ouch. Baltimore hosted Utica City. CQ Arena has been a fortress for the Blast this season, but on this day, the visiting Blues showed no fear. Taylor Walter Bond, Gordy Gerson, and Nilton DeAndre each had 2 points as UCFC and Baltimore just its second loss all season at home, taking this one 6-4. San Diego hosted Empire, and this game had playoff intensity. It was physical and at times just downright dirty. The officials handed out 5 blue cards and 3 yellows. No love lost between these two Southern California rivals. Empire.
Shoot! He
This is MAS ahead of Tacoma for 5th spot. Now, those Stars were hosting suddenly vulnerable Mesquite, who's fading fast. And Nick Pereira was huge once again. The MASL's runaway scoring leader racked up 9 points in just 2 games against the Outlaws, who enter this week in 4th out west, but have lost 4 of their last 5. They get absolutely crushed in this contest, 13. Empire actually led 3rd place Frank Tayu now, followed by Lucas Roque, Gordy Gerson of UCFC, and your reigning MVP, Ian Bennett, with 38 points. Players of the week, defensively, Danny Waltman, the ageless wonder, over 40, still going strong for the Tacoma Stars. Massive weekend, 2 wins against Mesquite. He allowed just 4 goals and picked up 25 saves for the Stars. And offensively, Marcio Lette of Milwaukee, now he was actually nominated for defensive player as well, with 7 blocks in 2 games, but he was all over the score sheet offensively for the Wave. 10 points in 2 games, 2 goals, 8 assists for Marcio to pick up the nod. And your play of the week, I had Craig Elston of the Sockers on MASL Monday this week, and this was his choice for play of the week, and I got to agree, Tavoy Morgan with the beautiful, cheeky little Back heel right there for Felipe Gonzalez and the goal against Monterrey. Upcoming games, Monterrey, Tacoma, Mesquite, and St. Louis, all with crucial contests as they fight for points to try to make the playoffs. Kansas City can't afford to take Harrisburg lightly on April 1st as they've got the ambush chasing them for 5th out east. And April 2nd could be the Sidekicks' final chance to pick up a win this season as they head to Mexico to take on Monterrey. And always remember that even if you can't be there in person to take in MASL action, you can still catch every single game live on Twitch. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Antwerpen Automotive is your #1 hometown dealer. Antwerpen makes finding your next vehicle easy. With over 2,000 new and pre-owned vehicles, Antwerpen has the right selection for you. Plus, only Antwerpen offers the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. They save you time and money. Visit any of Antwerpen's 12 area locations or visit them online at jacksays.yes.com.
And remember, when I say yes, you pay less.
At MedStar Health, we're doing everything we can to prepare for what if. Like, what if you need care right now? We have the region's largest network of urgent care centers. Or what if you think you're out of options? Patients continue to turn to us after losing hope elsewhere. Or what if you can't get to care? Our mobile care units bring care to our communities. Because treating people means being prepared to treat them when what if happens. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
The story is changing. The words ever evolving. Bolder, braver. We are architects of opportunity. And what we're building is more than buildings. It's pride. College is capable of being more. And every day, we're proving it.
I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is. Even when the darkness shines, I'm not gonna lose this fight. I just wanna be victorious. Fire in the flames, it's glorious. Even when the darkness calls, I'm not gonna lose it all. I just wanna be victorious. Us, victorious. Us.
We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. We help protect Maryland workers because
The end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
connect with your local agent or visit us online.
The story is changing. The words ever evolving. Bolder, braver. We are architects of opportunity, and what we're building is more than buildings. It's pride. College is capable of being more, and every day we're proving it.
A fast-paced first half. Blast outshot by Mesquite 14-11, but lead 3-0 on the scoreboard. That's on the back of Mike Zierhofer's 9 saves and a couple real well-placed shots by Jonathan Mello for the Blast. Let's take a look. It all started early as Gonzalez jumped on that rebound off the boards to make it 1-0. Then it was the Jonathan Mello show as Mello. Nice feed from Zierhofer here, and then Mello goes right to goal. Nice flick lead to get a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, does a great job playing that ball and then continuing to move, right? So finds himself in the box and really delicate chip.
And then this is just all effort here by Mello. One defender, goes 2 defenders, finds a little space and puts it home to give the Blast that 3-0 lead.
That was a great finish. That ball was a little bit behind him. For him to wrap his foot around that and get it over the keeper was excellent.
Mesquite trying to sneak into that 4 or 5 spot, tied in the Western Conference right now. Monterey in action. Tacoma already lost today, so Mesquite's is kind of still in the mix. The Blast, with a win today, can wrap up second place, and then really can have their sights on first place Milwaukee as well. The Wave play at San Diego, play at Harrisburg. The Blast can get a win here today and beat Utica, and then have Milwaukee lose those 2 games. The Blast would finish first in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, Milwaukee's got 2 really tough games. I mean, look at San Diego's obviously San Diego. They're first in the league. And then Harrisburg's a difficult place to play.
Yeah, ask the Blast, who have lost, what, twice there this year?
Yes.
So not an easy task for Milwaukee at all. We'll see what the Blast can do. And let's face it, the other flip side to that is Blast have 1 game left at Utica, which is not an easy place to play either.
Right.
And that's going to be a tough one for the Blast. Gordy Gerson scored in overtime today as Utica defeated Florida 4-3. 2 teams on the field and just about ready to get started here in the second half.
And depending where the Blast sit at that point, you know, like if Milwaukee wins one of those games or if they don't have a chance to, you know, pull into first, David's going to have to think about, do I rest some guys, right? Because you got guys who are a little bit banged up and beat up at the end of the season. Do you want to risk guys getting cards and injuries and that kind of stuff? So going into that last game, there'll be a lot of variables. Who's going to probably make that trip and what kind of playing time guys are going to be receiving.
I want to circle back on that, the challenge guys. Got some good information at halftime on that. And so I guess the review, what they saw in the review was they didn't have clear and uncontroversial evidence that there was a handball that occurred. They couldn't see whether the ball played off the thigh or the arm. So that was the first part. So they couldn't say that a handball occurred. Now, to our conversation, how far back can you go? The rule is subjective in that it has to occur in what they call the offensive phase. So does that occur where the Blast pulled the ball back? Is that 8 passes versus 5 passes? And that's really where it's left to the discretion of the official. Was that part of the offensive series, the offensive phase, or was it something that occurred way too far in the past and not allowed? And there's no clear and concise rule on that. So, you know, another one of these things is the replay system works itself out, and we learn these things. Something else that's come up that the league will have to take a look at.
So then my question to you is, did they allow it to be challenged?
Yes, that was a challenge.
So they did allow it to be challenged, because I'm not sure. Okay.
So then they technically said that was in the offensive phase then, right?
No, they did not make that ruling because they ruled that they couldn't determine if it was a handball or not.
Well, they had to determine that, because if they determined that it wasn't in the attacking phase, then the challenge wouldn't have been allowed.
Yeah, I think they would have to do that first.
Right. So if they allowed the challenge to take place,
The challenge was the handball.
Right. So they allowed that challenge to take place, which
So they
meant
were reviewing the handball.
right, which meant they said it was in the attacking phase. If they didn't say it was in the attacking phase, then they wouldn't have gone back to look at that handball.
That's where you should have been.
Right.
Well, that's a way to approach it, Lee. That's not how they.
Donatelli over the bar. Tony just kind of looks up and wonders how he missed that opportunity.
Andrew, it's the only way to look at it, because if they deemed it that it wasn't in the attacking phase, they would not have gone and challenged and accepted the challenge.
Ball out here for Mello, goes too far.
If you want to talk to Tattoo to argue his case, sure would appreciate the legal advice.
Well, he'd like to get this challenge flag back. I know that.
No, I'm just saying
But I agree with you, Lee.
Right.
I think that has to be decided first,
Right.
especially when you lose your challenge flag.
Right. Because if they're like, oh, by the way, you couldn't have done that anyway, but I took your challenge, that's kind of silly.
That has to be the highest deflection I've ever seen in this arena. It goes out of play. It'll be a kick in for Mesquite. If you're just joining us, Blast lead at 3-0 early on. First minute of play here in the third quarter. These two teams are the second of a back-to-back affairs. First game was in Mesquite, Texas yesterday. Blast won that one 3-2. Blast now come forward. Hughes taken down.
Oh, they call a dive.
No, did they, or did they call a foul before that?
No,
The two officials are looking at each other like, what's going on? Because one official has it going one way, the other official has it going the other way. Here's the replay.
That definitely wasn't a foul. I think he tripped on the carpet.
That's not, but that is. He tripped him, and I think one official was calling that a dive.
I don't know if he thought maybe it was the first call and there was continuance, because that was strange.
Well, I think they got it right at the end, right?
Yeah. What you saw from that first one, yes.
Honestly, that's good officiating. They got together and they figured out what the right call was. I had no problem with that.
Gonzalez a drive. Oh, what a save. That may be the best save of the day. And there's a bunch of guys down in the defensive end. Pereira steps in. Gonzalez down.
I think Gonzalez
again,
got a Charlie horse.
Yeah, Mesquite, much like the Blast did in the first half, stopped play. So the Blast can attend to Gonzalez. Yeah, you can see he's kind of grabbing at that thigh. Here's the replay as he comes in and then runs. It's friendly fire.
Yeah.
That's three big bodies colliding.
That looked like Jamie Thomas. Nice little knee to the thigh.
So we'll get a restart for or a kick in for Mesquite. Gonzalez comes off, and they'll take a look at him.
Very kind of Mesquite. I'm not sure I'm pulling up and stopping there.
Like Paul said, the Blast did it earlier.
But I hear you, Lee.
It wasn't. Yeah, the earlier one, he's grabbing his knee, and that's a non-impact play.
Yeah.
Right. That is.
Judging the severity of it,
Yeah.
you're saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, here's a restart opportunity far side. De Leon to the box, so Bossi kicks that away. That'll be top of the arc. I think that was pretty clear that he kicked that into the crowd.
Yeah.
I think the Blast bench know that too, but you have to argue your case.
Macias takes a look. Outside, shot saves Earhoffer. That's a good one too. Ball's loose in front. Oh, good defense by Maxey there to screen his offensive player out, and the Blast clear.
Great job by Mike Zierhofer as well.
Yeah, he's made a couple big saves early on here in the third. Another one there as he pins it up against the boards and then pounces on it. Quick distribution. Gardino keeps it alive. Pereira runs it down. I've been very impressed too with his distribution.
Yeah.
and it's really been some smart plays. You know, Zierhofer's played the ball off the boards a couple times to give his player an advantage. Here's a step over by Ferdinand. Max still has it. Pereira scores!
That's it. That's the long delayed goal. Nice finish by Pereira. Max, way to fight through, kind of stepping on the ball, fumbling through the ball a little bit, and then great composure to freeze the defender there before he plays that ball to Juan.
Take a look at how long Max holds this ball. And finally, Pereira just unloads. No chance.
Great shot.
Pereira picks up goal number 14 of the year.
While that's happening, Gonzalez, number 12, is walking off. Gingerly, I'm sorry, number 77.
Max Ferdinand picks up number 13 in the assist column.
Going back to Zierhofer's distribution, you know what he does really well, Paul? Is he stays within himself.
Right.
He knows he's not William with his feet. He's not at that level, and he's not, he doesn't try to get tricky with the ball, and he doesn't have that kind of comfort level yet. But he's a good passer of the ball, and he makes the passes he knows that he can make.
To me, it just looks like he's smart.
Yeah,
he understands kind of the angles. Right?
He stays within himself, which is a lot of players don't really know their own strengths and weaknesses sometimes.
De Leon to the far side. Last, take it away. Roque for Thomas. Nice step in there by Reyes. Thomas harasses him. Santana. Reyes goes around two defenders. Roque with a back heel. Reyes with a good battle. He takes the ball away. Santana steps in. Thomas clears. Shearer battles along the boards. Mitchell pulls him down and gets called for the foul.
Oh, this is a poor change by Mesquite.
Glass couldn't quite take advantage.
Still a man short.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, it was a poor change.
Finally, they're square. This one off of Ramalho. It'll be a kick in for the Blast.
And this is coming from somebody who never got a call from an official, and rightfully so. Jamie has got to stop complaining every single time.
Yeah, Lee, you kind of get a reputation, right?
You do. Unfortunately, you do. And I never learned that, so I'm trying to help a brother out.
Thomas with the steal. Donatelli can't keep it alive, and Thomas gets pushed to the ground. Good chance here for the Blast. Quick restart. Referees allow it, and it finally deflects into the hands of Polo. Good distribution to the corner. Diesel runs down Mendez. Diesel runs through the double team. Roque with some help. And this deflects over the boards. It'll be a Blast kick in.
That's maybe not a keeper, knowing who he's throwing the ball to. Mendez is not going to outrun Diesel there.
Obasi triggers it in. Zierhofer back for Obasi with some space.
And that right there, Lee, that's a perfect example. Manzello's going to play with that, move that, dance it a little bit. What does Mike do? Take it, receive it, send it right back. Nice clean pass, created the space.
Obasi chases it down in the defensive end.
He's an engineer. Those engineers, they understand the angles.
Right foots it up ahead, Gonzalez. Mello plays it forward, gets pushed into the boards. Referee says play on.
If they would have given that one, I think somebody from Dallas's bench might have exploded.
Donatelli now. Donatelli on the turn, good spin. Donatelli touches, Diesel, shot save! Oh, Cortez, the best one of the day. Comes back, shot off the post. Diesel hits the crossbar.
Great job by Donatelli and great timing on his run by Diesel.
Well, Donatelli was wide open, far post, and Mello didn't see him.
That's just dodged a major bullet there.
Maxey off the bench. Swings it far side. Ooh, coming in hot for Pereira.
A little bit of a tester.
And Pereira gets called for the push.
A little bit of a tester. Blast is feeling it, though. They're keeping this tempo up. They're not giving the Outlaws any time to breathe. I like it.
De Leon down near side. Good flick forward, but into the crowd from Robles. And we get a kick in for the Blast. Pereira will trigger in on the far side. And a good distribution from Zierhofer. Now right back at him, though. De Leon denied. Maxey gets tripped up. Pereira clears. Pereira for Roque, but Lucas was headed the other way.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication there.
Glass with pressure.
I actually like Lucas's run there because the defender had pinched in this way and he was off his back shoulder and he opened up as opposed to going in front of him.
Mesquite with possession. Mendez far side. He's going to pull the trigger. Zierhofer the save. Hughes heads it away, and Maxey does the rest.
That's one of those where I think Williams going to talk to him. He's either got to get both of his hands on the ball, and if he gets one hand on the ball, he's got to parry that out wide. From that distance.
Take a look. Talk to us, Lee.
Yeah, see, from that distance, he doesn't have to go with one hand. You can go with both, and then you have more control to parry this ball wide. Still does a good job, good save. As he gets a little bit more experience, that's got to be two hands parrying it wide.
That's nice work by Hughes as well to head that ball out of danger. Corner for Mesquite. Ball goes off the corner of the goal. Santana takes it away. Nelson with some space. Nelson still has it. Runs out of room. Still has it, pushed to the ground. Still has it, gets back up. Oh, look at the board work there. Finally, it's taken away. You see us 1-on-2, gets deflected right into the arms of Zierhofer.
These are kind of almost this early in the third quarter. Those are desperation shots. You're basically giving the ball away. You got to do a better job of holding that up. I know you're outnumbered.
Leon, 1-on-3. That was not a popular call.
I like to see that one again, just from the angle of the ball. I feel like he definitely got the ball first. I'm not sure if he got him afterwards, but just from the movement of the ball alone, you could see that he got the ball.
I think the fans are upset. That coupled with the whistle came kind of late. Let's take a look.
That's tough. That's 50-50. It could go either way. Definitely got the ball, but he definitely got the player as well.
Gonzalez, great ball. Shearer, shot, still loose, and Shearer gathers it in the corner.
Oh.
Shearer goes to the ground.
I like Jack's idea there. I know he thought it was a little bit far in front of him, so he slid and tried to play it, but just didn't get his foot on it.
Gonzalez and Morales on the drop ball. Gonzalez directing traffic, almost like a face-off.
All right, if you're going to do all that directing, you better win it.
Right. Bassi flicks it between two defenders. Diesel flicks it forward. Gonzalez off the boards in front. It's loose. And Thomas can't get there in time. Oh, Diesel somehow, some way heads that out of play and stops the break. And it'll be a timeout on the field. We'll take one, too. 7:25 left in the third. Blast on top. 4-0. It's the MASL on Twitch.
At MedStar Health, we're doing everything we can to prepare for what if. Like, what if you need care right now? We have the region's largest network of urgent care centers. Or what if you think you're out of options? Patients continue to turn to us after losing hope elsewhere. Or what if you can't get to care? Our mobile care units bring care to our communities. Because treating people means being prepared to treat them when what if happens. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because
End of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
connect with your local agent or visit us online.
Four nothing blast here in the third. Want to see a game live? Check out Sports Illustrated tickets for the best tickets to the MASL action in your favorite arenas. No fees at checkout. And if you think you could be on the field and playing here in the MASL, go to MASLsoccer.com. Sign up for the 2023 MASL Pro Player Combine. Restart for Mesquite on the far side. Reyes runs through. Mendez plays it back. Here's a drive into the crowd. Not much there from Mesquite on that restart.
No, Mesquite has been not in sync on their set pieces this game.
Substitutions and set pieces both. There's been some communication issues.
Good ball to the corner for Ferdinand. Good battle on Ferdinand down there. Dangerous play back. Finally, the Outlaws able to bring it out. Reyes up ahead. Mendez. Basket back on D. Mesquite just having trouble finding avenues to shoot. Oh, great ball up ahead for Maxey. That's close to a three line.
It was a three. It was just nobody was in position.
Dangerous play here. Creates an opportunity, though, for Mesquite. Oh, look at Obasi. Great defensive play there. Obasi, double team, plays it back. Dangerous play. Zierhoffers gets spilled. Quick shot. That's taken off by Mello. Blastar dodging all kind of bullets right now defensively. That's three lines.
Oh yeah, I think that was
Didn't
a
call that
three-line.
either, and then finally they call it. Look, in defense, it's hard because it's such a small area. A lot of times you're not even thinking.
No.
I mean, that ball that was played over three lines never got more than 2 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
De Leon blocked by Zierhofer. Nice header back by Donatelli. Roque with a run. Dumped into the corner. Roque has it. Out front shot. Oh, Ricardinho hit the crossbar. How did he not finish that? He was so close.
Yeah, I feel like he thought he had to go high.
He didn't. He had the whole goal.
Yeah, I know. I feel like he thought the keeper was coming out and that he had to go high.
Let's see it again.
I feel like this was intentional that he went high here. Yeah, he absolutely did go high intentionally. I think that's one of those you just got to put your foot through it.
Oh, Zierhofer, another big save. Back heel around the turn. Back to Mesquite. Robles rolls it over. Oh, nice play defensively by Ricardinho. Bassi steps in. He gets taken down. Play on. Roque. Pereira far side. Blas will make some changes. Steal. Blas give it away. Shot. Zierhofer the save again.
Reincarnation of William out there.
Right.
Mike is playing great.
That was even
Thomas.
Vanzella's save, wasn't it?
Great save.
3-on-1 for the Blast. Oh, and Roque can't get it to the box.
That's one of those where Hughes has to scream to Thomas to make a run through to draw the defender in, and then that ball comes to Hughes. He's got to scream. He's got to let Jamie know there. It's a 3-on-1. You got to get a shot off. You have to get a quality shot off there. That lack of communication from behind, and that is Hughes. Hughes is who's coming from behind there.
I'll tell you what, too. You can kind of see. Oh, there's a good ball into the box. You could see the Mesquite players with their heads down, not getting back. That would have been an absolute crusher.
Yeah.
Now they got a little bit of juice. That's 3 lines.
Mendez is not afraid to shoot.
I want to say this too. I think that Zierhofer's gotten better. I mean, he's played, what now, almost looking at like 100 minutes of soccer straight. And it just seems like the more he gets, the better he gets.
Listen, Mike, like I said, I had the pleasure of coaching him last summer. He's a quality keeper. One of his strengths is his shot-stopping ability. He's a good shot stopper.
And let's be honest, it's not easy to be a backup goalkeeper and like maybe play 1 or 2 games every couple months. You never get into a rhythm or a flow, and it just seems like he's getting that now with these back-to-back games.
Yeah, look at it. It bodes well for the future. You know, when William decides to retire, you have a keeper who can come in like Mike. That's excellent.
It's kind of interesting that you bring that up because we see the succession plan, all 3 pieces in place here. Because, of course, William was that guy for Segu.
Yeah, that's true.
Took over and made that transition. I mean, that was kind of a Joe Montana to Steve Young, wasn't it?
I tell you what, the Blast, we've had some fantastic goalkeepers here over our years. Scott Heilman was an excellent goalkeeper.
Brett
Phillips was fantastic. Then you got Segu, who's fantastic. I mean, just on. And you got William after that. They've had the pleasure of having some fantastic keepers come through.
Chris Vaccaro, Keith Van Aert.
Yeah, it's a little bit before my time, but yeah, I'm not that old, bro.
All right, Mesquite now 2:35 left in the third. Blast in control 4-0. Reyes, your side, Mendez. Reyes to the far side. Ball blocked. Bump ahead for Santana. Mitchell Santana used the over-the-shoulder pull to get the advantage there.
I tell you, I like the play by Josh Hughes, right? No fooling around back there. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Know where you are.
Get rid of it.
Know the time of the game. Just put it nice and easy. Just dumped it and gave this team a chance to get a couple changes.
Well, dangerous play here because Polo goes way off the line. Max runs it down in the corner. Mitchell with some good work to come out. It's the return pass now. We'll back it out with 1:45 left. Really, the Blast have done well. Mesquite's not got nothing in transition.
No, I was just thinking that the Blast have gotten remarkably more disciplined, and they've gotten more organized as the season has gone on with their defending for sure.
And even when the Blast has kind of broken down a little bit defensively, Zierhofer's made a couple of huge saves.
It's soccer. Like, there's always going to be breakdowns, and you need your keeper to bail you out, and he has. But for the most part, they haven't given away anything, right? Anything Mystique has gotten has been, where they've had a really nice play.
And then the one bad turnover that the Blast had, Zierhofer makes the save of the game.
Mendez hounded by Mello. Mello takes it away. Mendez another save by Zierhofer. That was well meant for the upper 90, and Zierhofer said no.
Mendez has got like 30 shots today.
Right.
There's not a time that he doesn't get the ball that he's not looking to shoot.
This is from like midfield, and that's headed to the top corner.
I would also say that maybe they might want to look at the fact he's like 6'5". Maybe stop trying to go high.
Oh, nice ball here, but the Blast close out on it.
Great step by Mbase there.
Outlaws push to the outside now. 35 left in the quarter. Morales looks to challenge. He drives one off the crossbar. Max with a quick turn. Has some space. Little spin move.
Max, you're feeling it a little bit out there, huh, buddy?
Quick change. Ferdinand comes off. Roque comes on. A good turn by Morales on Diesel. That's blocked. 5 seconds left. Does Mesquite have time here? 2 seconds. 1 second. It's going to run out on him. That'll do it for the third quarter. Blast get the only, or no scoring in the third quarter. No, I should say they get the only goal of the third. I forgot to draw a line here. Only goal of the third from Pereira at 2:20. Blast in control, 4-0, as we head to quarter number 4. MASL Soccer on Twitch.
Tonight's third quarter, Mesquite 10 and the Blast 5. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we direct your attention to the midfield area. They're the most beautiful, most talented girls of the MASL. Give it up for your Baltimore Blast cheerleaders.
There's one thing I want you to do for me.
What?
Come here.
What?
Win. Win.
What are we waiting for?
No one comes into our house and pushes us around.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Campbell.
Uh-huh.
What kind of power you got?
Oh, man, you know I got some soul power.
This could be the greatest night of our lives.
We shut them down because we can.
They don't know your heart.
On this team, we fight for that edge.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's go!
All right, here we go, fourth quarter action. Blast in control. Mesquite still out shooting the Blast 24-16, but how about 16 saves for Blast keeper Mike Zierhofer?
He's definitely having a night. He's feeling it.
Santana battles in the corner. And whistle blows. Foul called on Mesquite, so we'll get a free kick for the Blast.
I think it actually went out of bounds, Paul.
Well, it goes over the wall, so the Blast will kick it in.
I think that hit Jeremy Rarely. He got injured and he's not playing.
Santana with a block.
Mendez with his 32nd shot.
Well, I know they had what? How many shots did they have in that third quarter? 10. He must have had 8 of them, right?
Reminds me of a young Danny Kelly. Danny never saw a shot he didn't like. We were talking about that recently.
What did I tell you, Lee? You miss all the shots you don't take.
It was really funny. We used to get on Danny because he would shoot a lot. And he's like, what are you guys talking about? And then he had watched an old film. And he's like, wow, I really did shoot every time I touched the ball. So it was really pretty funny.
Santana kicks that away. Okay with the pressure. Oh, nice give and go here. Chance, Mitchell, space, shoots, that's wide. Zierhofer clears.
I know he wasn't needed.
Oh, Chance here, that's just wide.
I know he wasn't needed there, but Hughes did a great job of getting back post to take away that back post tap in.
Nelson again clears. Okay. Helps clear, comes off. Obasi goes to the corner. Here's a dangerous pass. Mendez gets double teamed, but he's able to spin it to the midfield.
Wow, they did a good job of getting out of that.
2 minutes in, fourth quarter, Blast up by 4. This goes well wide. Santana. Reyes goes down to the ground. Foul on Nelson.
Blast number 78, Nelson Santana. Free kick, Mesquite.
Two-man wall for the Blast. Gonzalez and Shearer. Play a back drive. That's just wide. I'll tell you what, Mesquite has just missed on numerous occasions.
Yeah, but you know, you got to credit the Blast. They're defending as well. They're getting in front and making them hit these really difficult shots. Like right there, Nelson's right in front. Mendez has to go over his
really
near defending foot.
Really nothing to shoot at, right?
Right. So, you know, part of it is they're off a little bit, but credit's got to be to the Blast defending, kind of being on the right side of the body or the proper side of the body to defend on.
Obasi goes down. Looks like he took a shot to the face.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a difficult touch there, but he was fast enough to get to it and drew the foul.
Donatelli with a run. Couldn't quite gather it off the boards. Now it's loose in front. It's still loose. Comes all the way top of the box, and Mesquite clears. Steal by the Blast. Thomas goes down. Donatelli keeps it. Gonzalez can't drag it through. Mesquite now with some numbers.
Oh, I like this effort. Look at Gonzalez getting back.
Robles pushes off Thomas and wins the possession back for the Outlaws. 3 minutes gone, fourth quarter. We're going to get to a point in the game, I guess, where either the Blast are going to score again or Mesquite's going to finally break through, and then that's going to be an important part of the game, right?
Yeah, absolutely, because, you know, although they're up 4-0, goals can happen quickly in indoor, and, you know, if the Outlaws get a goal, then
all of a sudden
momentum
it changes everything.
Momentum is tough. It's tough to fight against sometimes.
Here's Reyes. Bacchio Macias, that's cleared by Donatelli. Mello. Ball played back. Maxey with some pressure.
Mesquite has got to be upset there. Like, I would want that foul. Like, there's no advantage to winning, you know, just because the ball got to one of my
Somebody
players.
else, right?
Yeah, but he's going backwards under pressure. All right, I think they misinterpret this advantage rule. Just because it goes to your player doesn't mean it's an advantage.
So Mesquite with all the possession here in the fourth, yet to break through. Mello steals, chips it far side. Maxey cuts it back, and they'll hold things up, and the Blast will possess. Ferdinand.
Blast is a little off balance here offensively. They really don't have a target, and the Outlaws aren't reading that and pressing up high on them. There's no communication from the back.
Here comes Roque on cue.
Oh, 3 lines is smart play by Robles to let it travel and get a restart.
I would say that's probably his first, you know, bad play with his feet.
Yeah, he had time, too. It wasn't like he was hurried.
No, the other one, absolutely. He had to kind of get rid of that one. But this one was just a mistake. This is his first one of the game.
Playing far side. That's up in the mesh. Mesquite looks a little frustrated now.
I'll be interested to see at what point they start going sixth attacker.
Quick outlet. I think you gotta give it at least another couple minutes, right?
Oh, at least 3 minutes or so. But some, you know, I mean, Daryl Duran used to do it sometimes where they would just.
Hey, sometimes you just need a spark, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was talking to Billy Betcher about that the other day because he was watching the last Harrisburg game and he was talking about just getting a spark, even if it's, you know, the beginning of the fourth quarter. Sometimes you just have to try something.
Mix it up, and then you don't have to stay with it. If you get a goal to get that spark, then you just keep playing. But you just got to sometimes change the flow a little bit.
Yeah. Nicky Nikolic, I think he did that one game where they played the entire fourth quarter
with the sixth attacker.
With sixth attacker.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, heads it across the box. Good clear. Obasi makes the steal.
Good job, and he got the ball off his feet, kept it simple.
Well, when you're marked by Obasi, it's like you're marked by like a spider.
Yeah.
It's like he's so big, you just can't get around him or, you know, or through him or anything.
It's got kind of the go-go gadget legs. They just keep stretching.
Dangerous opportunity. Finally, the Mesquite clears. They steal. Shot here off the glass, but Obasi kicks that away. Gonzalez back for Ricardinho. Taken away. Chance. Best chance here in the fourth. That's wide.
I tell you, Russo has come in here and given the Outlaws a little spark.
Yeah.
It's been a nice little spark. I think this is his second or third shift that I've seen. He's really been adding a nice little dimension here to them.
And he matches up with Obasi. Nice lead for Morales. He can't get a touch. Far side. Mendez now. He's going to shoot again. And Zierhofer makes that save.
Yeah, I like to see Mike catch that one.
Exactly what you were talking about earlier. With Mike, the first dimension is making the save. The second dimension is controlling the ball.
Mendez backs it out. You look up, and now we're midway through the fourth. Just like that.
Yeah, this has been a fast-moving game.
De Leon near side. Good ball off the boards. It's a return pass down the wing. Loses the handle. Foul called on Mesquite. And we've hit the midway point of the fourth.
That foul was big for the Blast, not only to get the possession, but to get the substitution. A tired line out there.
This one goes out of play. We're going to kick in for the Blast. Then we'll get a timeout on the field. 7:21 left in the fourth. Blast in control, 4-0. Back with more after the break. It's the MASL on Twitch. .21 left in this one. Blast in control, 4-0. Blast looking to get back within a point of Milwaukee for first place in the Eastern Conference. After tonight, Milwaukee has San Diego and Harrisburg left. The Blast at Utica. Mesquite. Score we're watching as well. San Diego leads Monterey 3-2. If all the scores hold, Mesquite would still be in that 4-5 spot, tied with Tacoma, but Monterey lurking just a point behind. Diesel to the corner. Hughes. Back for Diesel. Zierhofer with some help. Hughes a good turn at the yellow. Glass going to play keep away a little bit here. They come near side Pereira. Juan is run off. Counterattack now by the Outlaws. I mean, now you got to start thinking maybe sixth attacker here with 6:45 left.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because I know when we played, Segu actually was a big proponent of getting the sixth attacker on early.
Early, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he was all about getting them on.
I mean, Mesquite just has nothing going 5-on-5 right now.
Yeah, you got to change something here. At this point,
that's three lines, yeah. Now, you think about it here, yellow line restart.
Absolutely do it here. I have them on when you can run them off. Shot.
Well, Mesquite plays it straight up. A little disorganized. Finally, they get it to Mendez. Back heel, that's blocked by Melo. Blocked it off his head.
I think it was his hand. I think he held his head afterwards. I got to see that one again. If not, he took that one really well.
Well, yeah, it's all things considered.
Yeah.
Do it all over again. A little bit closer this time. And a little bit more organized for the Outlaws. There's a run on, that's wide. Reyes gathers it. De Leon now at the midfield. Shearer with the block, 6 minutes left.
Oh, unlucky Jack. Great defending there. He's working
just
hard. Yeah.
Bad bounce off the boards there. Polo way out to the blast yellow. Goes around the double team. Cut off by Roque. Roque goes down. Are they going to call a foul on the blast here?
No, I think they're calling it on the blast. I think they were calling dangerous play there. I think Lucas was on the...
Wow.
Once again, not a little bit surprised they don't have sixth attacker ready here to just give it a whirl on these set pieces in the attacking third.
Lucas Roque wants to know what he did to commit the foul.
I think they called dangerous play. He was on the ground.
There's a steal by Melo. Breakaway if he can hurry. Melo in, shoots, scores. Maybe the final nail in the coffin. It's a hat trick for Melo, and it's a 5-0 Blast lead.
It's a very, very poor pass and great anticipation and a really nice finish by Melo.
Take a look. Melo reads it, and then he's off to the races. This is a great finish. Get a good look from this, too.
Second unassisted goal.
Really nice.
Sixth attacker.
The touch right before the shot. Paul, you could see him taking it out, dragging it to his right
Just
a little bit,
up,
to set that far post shot up. So it was really good. Nicely done.
So Cortez is actually arguing to come out of the game. He doesn't want to come out of the game. He refused. Now they brought him on. So still one short.
All right, 5-0 Blast. Macias puts the jersey on. 5-0. Everybody's kind of licking your chops now, right?
Yeah.
Because you're up 5, so you can kind of take a little bit of a risk. Hughes with some fancy footwork on the turn. Let it go. Take a shot, Mike Zierhofer, and goal! Zierhofer does it! It's 6-0 Blast!
Well earned. Well deserved. Good for him. Had a great job, great game in net, and capping it off with a goal. Look at how excited he is. That's awesome. I'm assuming that's his first goal ever? Yeah. All right. Good for you. Awesome, Mike. Congrats.
Take a look. Macias, no chance as Zierhofer takes a page out of the Van Zella book. He bounces it and puts it up under the bar.
This is really odd spacing by Mesquite here with their goalkeeper. They have no spacing on their sixth attacker offense. This is really odd. They have 4 guys across the top here. I'm not understanding what they're doing.
It's easy to defend, right?
Yeah, it's just
there's a steal.
You're asking for a turnover. I'm just not sure what they're doing with their sixth attacker offense.
Last double team in the corner. Reyes loses the battle, but then gets some help. De Leon brings it out. Donatelli steps in. Donatelli pulls it back, shoots. That's just wide. Hughes tries to tap it in. That's blocked by Mendez. And out comes Mesquite.
Tattoo is fuming. One of his players was coming off for a sub, and the ball rolled right by him, and he still decided to just let it go. Like, you cannot do that.
Timeout Blast. 3:52 left. The hat trick from Mello. Gonzalez, Pereira, and Zierhofer with the goals. And then the Zierhofer goal, the play was made by the Blast defender. I think it was Santana just let it go around the turn so Zierhofer could pick it up. Macias was at midfield, and Mike said, I got this.
Yeah, really smart play. He faked like he was going to put his foot on it and let it roll to the keeper. Kind of froze that defender. Veteran play by Santana.
You know, it's just been a methodical accumulation of goals for the Blast. No, they didn't come in bunches tonight. They got a couple in the first. They got 1 in the second, 1 in the third, and now 2 here in the fourth, just to kind of methodically put the foot down on Mesquite. And it's 6-0 right now with 3:52 left.
So if I'm Dave, what I'm hoping carries over into the last game of the season and into the playoffs is all the little things. They're taking care of all the really small details.
Yeah.
So they've been on the proper side of the offensive player every time. They're not diving in, they're forcing them back, they're following their runners offensively, making run through. So they're doing all the really little things that at the end of the day are going to give you your best chance.
Yeah, it all adds up to what you're looking at in the scoreboard.
Yeah, it gives you your best chance to win.
All right, so Mesquite puts their keeper back in the goal. Bossi in the corner. Plays it off the wall to himself. It's thrown to the turf. Foul called on Mesquite.
Pushing down on Mesquite's number 11, Darren Mitchell. Free kick press.
Mitchell can't believe the foul's on him. Obasi will trigger it in with 3:42 left. Thomas along the Blast bench. Chips it to the corner for Roque. Outlaws clear, out they come. Good ball to the corner, Morales turns, shoots, that's wide. Mesquite with the 6th attacker now, 3:15 left.
Oh, there we go. I was gonna
Make
say,
a run to the corner, right?
Yeah, but once again, he's peeling out. And you got
back
four guys across the top and one in the middle and one down low. I don't understand the balance here.
That one blocked by Thomas. Kick in Mesquite. 2:56 left. Quick restart. Sinclair on the floor. They give it away. Here's Hughes. Hughes, little chip. Just wide. Macias picks that up. Hughes is going to be kicking himself for that one.
Yeah, I thought he took it relatively early.
Some confusion. Outlaws forced back into the defensive end. Finally come out with it now.
I'm not sure why the keeper. You could play it back to the keeper there because that came off a blast shot.
I don't know why. There we go again. Zierhofer trying for number 2. And Macias says no. I don't think has a keeper ever scored 2 goals in a game? Otto Wolf, maybe?
I don't. Oh my God.
Back in the day?
I guarantee you Otto could hit the back of that net. No problem. He could hit it on the fly.
No problem.
I guarantee you.
Well, now the 6th attacker back off. Cortez is going to play the field, I think. And that's a mistake because you can't play it back to your keeper. I'm not even sure. I don't know what the rule is when you bring the 6th attacker on and off, and then the keeper comes back on. And
it's still the same thing. It's still a keeper.
Yeah, but had he touched it already or not?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blast just flick it across field. Bassi back for Santana. Can we get Nelson Santana a goal?
Oh, that would be nice. He deserves one.
Right?
That's a lot of the little
Everything
things.
he does. Roque pushes Mendez down. And I think Lucas, that was more out of the frustration of the last 2 or 3 quarters.
Yeah, he'll find his rhythm again. He's still working hard. He's doing all the little things he needs to do for his team.
Bassi, Pereira. Pereira's going to chip over the bar. I mean, you know.
Some wide eyes right now.
Absolutely. 6-goal cushion. Everybody, the bank's open, right?
Yeah.
Can't be outscored by your goalkeeper.
All right, getting close to the final minute of play here. Mendez.
Tell you what, this would be great for Mike to get a shutout.
Oh, Lee, really? Unbelievable.
I'm not superstitious, bro.
Oh, my God. I just spent the last 5 minutes making sure I did not say that. And you just blow it right out there with 105 left.
That's because you guys have no confidence.
What would be the difference if you just waited that minute and 5 seconds? I mean, it'd still be great for Mike if he got the shutout when time expired, right?
Good point. As it was coming out, I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
All right, 1 minute left. Mello steals. Here's Mello. Hughes, shot save.
Boy is down on the ground. He got hit in the face.
More importantly, Gonzalez down. Whistle blows. And don't see a card. Let's see what happened to Gonzalez.
I mean, Bascom could throw the challenge flag here.
Oh, he got hit in the face. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but...
No, I don't think so. I think
Mitchell
his arm
Mitchell
was
got
just
it with the hand in the face.
Yeah. I don't think that was intentional at all.
All right, so Mesquite will trigger this in. 40 seconds left. De Leon. Macias comes for Robles now. Shot in front. That's kicked away by Diesel.
I thought it was going to all be my fault right there.
Hughes, Mello. That's into the crowd. 21 seconds left.
Lee, I would have thrown you under the bus so hard in that post-game interview.
Donatelli.
I was going to say I have to buy Mike a case of beer or something if they score.
To the corner. Hughes gets knocked in the face.
All right, they should just play this back, step on the ball, and it's over here.
14 seconds left. 14 seconds separates Zierhoff in his first career shutout. Robles will not challenge. Donatelli will hold. 3 seconds. That's going to do it. Mike Zierhofer picks up his first career shutout as the Blast blank the Outlaws 6-0. Oh, and by the way, throwing a goal, Mike Zierhofer.
I would think player of the game.
Yeah, I think
we can go ahead and make that assumption, Lee.
I would think player of the game.
Defensive player of the week for the league. You know, a shutout and a goal.
I mean, you know, you got
2 wins.
And 2 wins, yeah.
You know, you got Melo with a hat trick. We can't forget Melo, but I think for sure getting his first shutout, scoring a goal.
I mean, that's not. So Blast with their first shutout since 2019. And Mike Zierhofer gets it done. How about that weekend for Zierhofer? 120 minutes, 2 goals against. It's not bad, right? 1 goals against average in 2 games.
See what happens when he doesn't have to take shootouts?
Here we go. There's that biggest one of the day right there on De Leon as the Blast gave it away, and Zierhofer came top of the box. Watch this, top of the box. Comes out, cuts the angle down, and makes the save. Saving the game there for the Blast. All adds up to a 6-0 win. Melo with the hat trick, but tonight's player of the game, let's head it onto the field. Andrew Primrose with the man of the hour.
He's got to get the circle first.
Yeah, Zierhofer in the circle.
Is that the circle of truth?
All right. Let's try again. Let's go down to Andrew on the field with Mike.
Now let's go down to the field with Andrew Primrose, who is a very special player of the game.
All right, Mike, that's worth waiting for. So first of all, congratulations, a Blast first shutout since 2019. What's going through your head right now?
Honestly, I'm so proud of the guys working in front of me. I mean, there was a lot in the second half where we didn't have the ball, but they were so willing to sacrifice in front of me, so I'm just happy to do my job behind them.
All right, now let's talk about the goal. What were you seeing? You got the ball back, and Nelson made the trick play to let you get it back. Did you know you were going right away?
Oh yeah, at the end of every warm-up, I take the ball, like the scale the size of the field, so I always try to throw it in the goal. You never know, and then today it happened.
What's wrong with the second one? Why didn't you get the second?
I was too tired.
All right, so amazing weekend for you. 2 games, road trip. You step in and take both of those wins. How do you feel about the team going into the playoffs now with only 1 regular season game left?
Excellent, and as these guys all know, it's all about peaking at the right time. So it's good to kind of see, especially the depth. We had a lot of young guys play the last couple of games too. To see everybody come together and work hard for each other is great to see right before the playoffs.
All right, well that's one all-time game for you. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy that one.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Good job, Andrew. Good job, Mike Zierhofer, as an impressive 6-0 win for the Blast, Lee.
Yeah, I think, like we talked about earlier, they did all the little things, right? They did all the little things right on both the offensive end and defensive end. Mike making 18 saves, and he had, at least 3 or 4 where they were quality, like really good saves.
18 saves, 12 blocks.
That one that he had, the one-on-one where he took it out with that foot save, that was an extremely high-quality save.
That's the category the blocks. When you have 12 blocks, your team is committed. Your team is committed to defending. And when you have 5 guys who are committed to defending and you have a goalkeeper of that quality behind you, you're going to give yourself a really good chance to win.
We saw last night in Mesquite, the Blast got the 3-2 win, but